We are here at Hyderabad Public School, 100 years celebration, and who better to speak to than Ishan Chatterjee, who is the MD, Managing Director of YouTube India. Welcome back to your school, 100 years celebration, and you have come here to give gyan to the youngsters and of course have fun as well.
Absolutely. Thank you very much, Uma, for having it. It's such a great time to be back in school. And as you said, it feels odd to be the one giving gyan, having got gyan here for so many years, but it's just fantastic.
Okay, YouTube also celebrated 15 years this year. So, when you're coming back here at this time, there are so many youngsters among your students and otherwise in the world outside who are all looking to YouTube as that opportunity to become famous. You could have come from nowhere and yet you make your space in the world.
Yeah, I think you said it better than I could have said it. YouTube as a platform, we're celebrating 15 years in India, and one of the things we are very proud about is how we've democratized access to content creation. As we talked on the panel just now, today anyone can be a creator. If you have a mobile phone now, you have such sophisticated editing tools, you can shoot. Short form video as a category is really taking off. And we're seeing a lot of our creations come from small places all across the country. We spoke about one of our top creators who comes from Anantapur, and he has a huge team based in Anantapur. And so this democratization, I think, is really changing the content landscape. And I'd encourage all Eagles and all current students to really look at it in a serious way.
Okay, for all our viewers, Eagles is what the HPS students call themselves, and they say...
Inside speak. Inside speak.
Okay, so... What do you tell these people? Because earlier people used to say, Supriya was mentioning, globalization is something that we talk about, and now we're talking about hyperlocal, and the fact that now you don't have to be an English-speaking person to be successful. That barrier is really gone, and so is geography.
Yeah, absolutely. As I said before, if you look at a lot of the platforms across the country today, a lot of consumption as well as creation is now happening across languages, mostly from non-urban tier 2, tier 3 towns in languages other than English and Hindi. It's a trend that we saw kick off with the growth of short-form video as a category maybe 2 or 3 years ago. But now we're seeing it just continue. And as we see more and more technology and as more and more features now be released by different platforms, it really is an invitation to everyone. Anyone can be a creator today.
Okay, but parents are very worried. I mean, I'm a parent myself and I think, oh my God, how much time is my child spending on social media? So what would you say to them? Because we now understand that every industry is going to be having a digital connection, and that mobile phone that they are fiddling today is going to be a pathway to perhaps success as well, but also to sometimes dangers. What would you say to parents like?
Look, I think making sure that YouTube in particular is a safe and responsible platform is literally the number one thing that we care about. I have a 4-year-old daughter myself, so and so do everybody else who work at YouTube. Everyone is connected to a child in some way, and so we take that into account when we're designing our products. And so that, I would say, as a parent, I think each choice is individual. It depends on every family's relationship with technology, at what age they want to start exposing their kids. So it's a very important conversation, and we are happy and keen to participate in it. And that's the way we would approach it.
Because some parents tend to go the extreme, isn't it? They say no devices at all. You have to be cut off, and only then you can remain safe in this world. Is there any advocacy that you can do? I know it's a very difficult path to tread, those kind of choices that you need to make, but what would you say to parents and to the youngsters as well who perhaps spend an inordinate amount of time now on
Look, as you said, Uma, these are difficult decisions to make, and they're entirely personal. They vary from family to family. But as a platform, our approach to this is to create tools that allow parents, whatever your parenting style, to be able to moderate the kind of content that your children watch or set things like screen time limits, etc. So as a platform, we want to cater to all the parenting choices that exist out there.
You went to HPS, spent a good number of years here. Most people, when we are still in school, you wonder, oh my God, can I really make it? And these people must be from some other kind of magical world and with talents that I don't know about. What would you tell to youngsters, all of them aspiring to be in an India where we talk about make in India and be innovators, be creators?
Well, first of all, when I was in school, my only real ambition was to play cricket for India. Clearly, that did not work out, and I'm here today. But on a more serious note, my own personal journey has been one where I left India in the mid 2000s, and I came back after many, many years, 15, 16 years last year for the first time. And the reason I came back is because India in particular is such a diverse, dynamic, exciting market to be in. It is the future of growth. So for kids at HPS and other eagles who are looking at this, I would just say there is no better place to be right now than in India. The next 10 years are going to be absolutely transformative, and it's just the most exciting career choice you could make to stay here and contribute.
Okay, thank you so much. And that advice perhaps applies not just to the Eagles, but to students everywhere across the country. You do have quality education institutions, and institutions like this, in many ways, that build characters, personalities, and make history as well. In Hyderabad, with Ishan and Nagaraju as camera person, Sudhir, NDTV.